Hey besties and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be doing a review on the comebacks in April. Please remember that this is just my opinion. Now, let's get started with the video. Since I wasn't really liking their other recent release with Dilemma, I didn't have high expectations, but I actually really like this comeback. It's something simple yet sweet while still serving vocals. Yeah, the video is a bit boring and there's anything interesting going on, but I feel like we need to appreciate the simple songs sometimes. It fits them pretty well and it's a nice song to vibe to. There's not much to say about the song considering there's not much going on, but it's enjoyable and I really like it, so I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10.
I'm calling Gordon Ramsay. I'm cooking up. I cook you up. Diamond, me in the kitchen with diamond rings. Cooking you dirty. I'm cooking up. Cooking you dirty. I cook you up.
Honestly, I never expected Mark to release music with this kind of sound, but I actually like it more than I thought. When it comes to rock-influenced songs in K-pop, it can be a hit or miss sometimes, but I think he did a great job of successfully doing that type of sound. I like how experimental it is, and even though it could make you think that it's all over the place, it's really not. My favorite part is the one where the heavy guitars come in that one rap verse. Now, I have no idea what the whole Eggs and Gordon Ramsay thing has to do with the song, but I'm pretty sure there's definitely some wordplay or clever meaning to it. Overall, I like how he tried something different and it worked really well, so I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
That's my life, this unknown girl. Let's see, be a writer. 장르로는 fantasy. 내게 열리는 건 big stage.
To be honest, I feel like this is almost the first time where we get to truly see IVE to their fullest extent in terms of talent. Don't get me wrong, because some of their B-sides and debut really showed a lot of their potential already, but I think this specific title track and overall comeback really shows their talent off more than other songs. It's very powerful song that gives you an inspiration emotion while still have some delicate vibes to it. I even think the high notes in the chorus weren't too much either, like it wasn't overbearing and if anything, added on to the song like it should. Although the music video is a bit underwhelming compared to other ones like Love Dive, it's still okay and doesn't matter that much. As for the album, it's surprisingly great. I thought that at least half of the album would be skips, but most of them are so good. My favorite ones are Blue Blood, Cherish, and Hypnosis. There are some other great ones like Mine and Lips, even though there's some I'd skip. They actually ate down with their debut album. I don't think this is their best title track, but I love it way more than I thought it was and the whole comeback really suits all of them, so I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Kitty 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 all day. Kitty 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 all night. 하루 온종일 우리 모습이 아른아른아른아른 all night. So good. I'm the kitty kitty. So good.
I think out of all the title tracks they've done so far besides Up, this sound fits them really well. I noticed that they've been kind of all over the place sound-wise with their titles, but this one seems to have a good medium for all the members. This is a pretty good song, but there's certain parts that stop me from fully getting into it, like that post-chorus. The chorus itself took a minute for me, but it's becoming very catchy. As for the post-chorus, it just kind of ruins it. Like I can see what they were doing, but that one give me some part was just so unnecessary. Like, not every song needs an EDM or trap break in the middle of it, especially with a song like this. I do, however, love the pre-chorus and bridge. It's definitely the best part of the song for me. The pre-chorus reminds me of those 2018 summer K-pop songs with the way it's arranged, and that bridge was just so magical and made the song more full. That little part where they I'm giddy after the bridge was cute too and catchy as well. I just wish they did something more with the last chorus, because I feel like it could have made the song much better and the instrumental had something fuller going on or a nice little chant like what 17 did with Very Nice. Overall, I think it's a cute song that fits them and I can understand why people would like it. There's parts in the song that I love, but altogether, it's a bit difficult for me to really get into it fully, so I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. First off, I just wanna say that I'm glad the choreography is much better this time. Her debut choreography wasn't bad at all, but I feel like this suits her much better and shows off her skills more. As for the song, it's alright. Nothing that really stood out to me besides it being catchy. Like, it's not super boring, but nothing to get excited about. I do really like the post-chorus though, because it adds more onto the song, and the actual chorus is good too and does the job of getting stuck in your head, but I kind of feel like that part was made with intentions to be a TikTok sound, which is a little annoying. However, she still did great and made the song feel a bit more alive, especially on the last chorus where she started that almost dance break. Although I personally prefer her debut more song-wise, I like the performance aspect of this comeback more, even if some parts of the song are a bit lackluster. I do think I can see it growing on me over time though, so I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Cherry Coke, Cherry Coke, Cherry Coke.
Well, this was definitely interesting. For some reason, this was very unexpected of her. Like, I knew she probably wasn't gonna do anything bright or cute, but I didn't expect something like this. I'm gonna go a bit easy on her since that's my sister, but I expected something better than this. It's not really bad or anything, but very repetitive and stale. Beat drops like this have been done before in K-pop a million times before, so I wish she would have added something to make it more different. I also really wish that she would have rapped more in the song. Like, girl, you were the main rapper of your group and one of the best in the generation, so where's the slayful rap verses? Like I said, it's not terrible, but hopefully her first comeback could be much better, so I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. I never thought we were gonna have a trio NCT unit, especially with Jaehyun, Jung and Youngwoo, but I'm living for it so much. We haven't really had a Kundi unit since Baby Don't Stop, so I'm happy that we're getting one again. I already knew that the vocals weren't gonna disappoint and the song wasn't gonna be bad, but I didn't know it was gonna be this good. First off, the title track is so groovy and sensual with some elegance added onto it. I don't know how to fully explain it, but the title perfume matches perfectly with the song. Like, the song does give off the vibe of putting on some expensive and amazing smelling perfume. It's fresh and mature. The harmonies were so perfect, but that's not a surprise considering this is NCT we're talking about. I literally have no complaints from the title track at all. It's still chill and a little laid back, but still something to get you moving. As for the album, it's even better. I'm so serious when I say that it's a no-skip album. Literally every single song eats down, and that's rare for me to like every single song in an album. My favorite songs in this album are Strawberry Sundae, Kiss, and Can We Go Back. Everything about this comeback is amazing and I've been constantly replaying it ever since its release, so I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복작되는 리듬.
I knew my man wouldn't disappoint. Like, this is so good. It fits him perfectly, and even though the song itself isn't anything different from his usual stuff, it's still amazing regardless. It's very hard-hitting and powerful, but the main factor of this comeback that stands out to me is definitely the lyrics and music video. He was calling out capitalism and people that take advantage of their high status. I don't know the full meaning in depth, but from the music video, I can tell that there's definitely something deeper. I also love how he kept up with the August D storyline with the Scar too. The album is great too. It's pretty versatile. My favorite songs are Higum, Huh, and SDL, although I personally prefer the D2 album. There are amazing songs in this album as well. I feel like this is a type of comeback where you really need to pay attention to the lyrics, because they're so meaningful and powerful. I love how he never fails to make music that moves you, so I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. I definitely didn't expect their comeback to be something like this. Not that it's different really, because they've done songs similar to this like Hit or Getting Closer, but when I heard that the album was called FML, I thought it was gonna be all emotional like Don't Wanna Cry or something. Regardless of what I thought it was gonna be, I really like it. I didn't know how to feel at first, because sometimes empty choruses can be iffy depending on the rest of the song, but after listening to it again, I actually love it. It's so hype, and although I love 17's bright and cute concepts, they always know how to deliver concepts like these as well. I like how even with an empty chorus and not many changes, it still manages to keep you interested and hyped up. I was a little surprised seeing members like DK and Jonghan rapping or talk rapping, but even with the minimal singing, they still pulled it off amazingly. The album is so good too. I like it how it kind of puts you through an emotional roller coaster of emotions. My favorite songs are I Don't Understand But I Love You, Dust, and Super. I don't think it's their best, but they definitely didn't disappoint, so I'm gonna give it a 8.5 out of 10. And that's the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you'd want, and have a good day. Bye besties.